From ancient times to the modern era, women have made significant contributions to society that have changed the course of history. Their achievements have impacted fields such as science, politics, arts, and more. In this video, we will be discussing the top 10 women who have made a significant impact on the world and their respective fields. Top on our list is Cleopatra. Cleopatra was a powerful queen who ruled ancient Egypt from 51 BC until her death in 30 BC. She was known for her strategic alliances and diplomatic skills, which enabled her to expand Egypt's borders and establish trade relations with other countries. She was also a talented linguist who spoke several languages, which helped her communicate with foreign diplomats. Cleopatra was a prominent figure during a time of great change in the world. Her relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony were the subject of much controversy, and her tragic death is still shrouded in mystery. Despite this, she remains an enduring symbol of power and strength, and her legacy continues to inspire women around the world. Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc was a French heroine who played a crucial role in the 100 Years' War. She was born into a peasant family and claimed to have received visions from God, which inspired her to take up arms and fight for her country. She led the French army to several victories, and her courage and determination inspired the troops to keep fighting despite overwhelming odds. Joan's success on the battlefield made her a national hero, but her capture and subsequent execution by the English made her a martyr. Her story has inspired countless books, plays, and movies, and her legacy as a fearless warrior and patriot continues to inspire people around the world to this day. Marie Curie. Marie Curie was one of the most important figures in the history of science. She was a pioneer in the field of radioactivity and made groundbreaking discoveries that changed the course of modern medicine. In addition to being the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, she was also the first person to win 2 Nobel Prizes in different fields. Her research laid the foundation for many medical advancements, including the development of X-rays, radiation therapy, and chemotherapy. Despite facing discrimination as a woman in a male-dominated field, Curie persisted and continued to make significant contributions to science throughout her career. She was a trailblazer who inspired generations of women to pursue careers in science and technology. Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks was a civil rights activist who became a symbol of resistance against racial segregation in the United States. Her act of defiance, when she refused to give up her seat on a bus to a white passenger, sparked the Montgomery bus boycott, which lasted for over a year and led to the end of segregation on public transportation. Parks' bravery and commitment to the cause of civil rights made her an icon of the movement, and her impact can still be felt today. She devoted her life to fighting for equality and justice, and her legacy continues to inspire people around the world to stand up for their beliefs and make a difference. Florence Nightingale. Florence Nightingale was a British nurse who is widely known as the founder of modern nursing. During the Crimean War, she helped to improve the unsanitary conditions in hospitals, reducing the mortality rate of injured soldiers. She also established the first professional nursing school, which was the beginning of nursing as a respected profession. Nightingale's contributions to the nursing profession were so significant that her methods of patient care and hospital sanitation are still used today. She is celebrated for her tireless dedication to the sick and injured and remains an inspiration to many in the medical field. Indira Gandhi was the first female Prime Minister of India and one of the most influential political leaders in Indian history. She played a crucial role in shaping the country's economy, foreign policy, and politics during her 2 terms in office. She implemented policies to reduce poverty, improve education and healthcare, and modernize the country's infrastructure. However, her leadership was also marked by controversy, including the declaration of a state of emergency in 1975, the Operation Blue Star in 1984, and her assassination in the same year. Despite this, her legacy continues to shape Indian politics and inspire women around the world to pursue leadership positions in government and public service. Susan B. Anthony was born in 1820 in Massachusetts, USA. She became involved in the women's rights movement in the mid-19th century and dedicated her life to fighting for women's suffrage. She traveled extensively, giving speeches and organizing rallies in support of women's right to vote. Anthony was a co-founder of the Women's Loyal National League, which collected thousands of signatures on a petition urging the U.S. Congress to pass a constitutional amendment granting women the right to vote. She also founded the National Women's Suffrage Association with fellow suffragist Elizabeth Cady Stanton. Jane Austen was a remarkable English novelist who became famous for her witty and insightful portrayals of the lives of women in the early 19th century. She wrote 6 novels, including Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, and Emma, which are considered classics of English literature. Her works explored themes such as marriage, social class, and female independence, and she was known for her sharp and subtle characterizations of her heroines. Despite living in a time when female writers were not widely recognized, Austen's works have endured and continue to be beloved by readers worldwide. Ada Lovelace was a pioneering English mathematician and writer who is often regarded as the world's first computer programmer. In the 19th century, she collaborated with inventor Charles Babbage on his proposed analytical engine, a mechanical computer. Lovelace wrote the first algorithm designed to be processed by a machine, which many consider to be the first computer program. Lovelace's work on the analytical engine was groundbreaking and visionary, as she saw the potential for computing machines beyond mere calculations. Maya Angelou was an American poet, author, and civil rights activist who used her writing to inspire and advocate for social justice. Her most famous work, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, is an autobiography that explores themes of race, identity, and resilience. She wrote extensively about the struggles of African American women and became a prominent voice in the civil rights movement. Angelou's writing was deeply personal and honest, and she used it as a means of empowering others to embrace their own stories and experiences. These women, and many others, have left an indelible mark on the world and serve as role models for future generations. Their achievements remind us of the importance of perseverance, courage, and determination in pursuing our goals and dreams. We hope that this video has inspired you to learn more about the remarkable women who have changed the course of history. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content.